Hey, everybody, come on in the room. Come on in the room, child. Come on in the room, y'all. Hey, Shani. Hey, Carrie Ray. Hey, Winshanti. Come on in the room, child. Woo, happy Friday. It's a lot going on. Hey, Miss Pretty Wings. Hey, Memphis T. Come on in the room. My babies, come on in the room. Hey, French Toast. It's a lot going on. A lot going on. And I'm going to give my opinion. And y'all know my opinion on things. Hey, Tracy 3, how you doing, my baby? Y'all know my opinion on things is always different from everybody else's. Okay. So I've been editing videos. Okay. I've been editing videos, editing interviews, not interviews, but editing, I guess, interviews or whatever. Okay. So that I can put it out so that we can get things compiled into a shorter video. Okay. A shorter video than what was actually performed or implemented on Nikki's page, because there's some important facts that are off in that video. This is why I say I wait and I look. I don't jump to conclusions. I just don't do it on my own. Thank you, Tracy 3, for the super sticker. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you. So when I come to the conclusion, I look and I observe, y'all. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't feel sorry for Nikki. I really don't feel sorry for her. I see how she got. Some people can get caught up. Some people are not strong as other people. She's not as strong as other people. And that was my conclusion in the questionnaire that I basically had for her that night. It wasn't an interview, it was like a questionnaire. I was trying to put myself into the mind frame to see where all of this was coming from. Because I was like, number one, I was like, ZS doesn't have any talent. He does not have a deep voice. He's not intelligent. I was like, where's this coming from? Then I was on Vic Damone's page. I was on Vic Damone's page and I heard Vic saying, he was talking, he was like, yeah, Kong bodied him. He bodied him in 6 minutes. And I was like, who? And I was like, I don't even know this person, but Vic played that video. And baby, let me tell you, when he played that video, I said, that's exactly what's going on. What people want to believe in is virtual grooming. That's what's happening. People are some women, and I'm not going to say they're desperate, but some women need to hear the compliments, need to hear that they're intelligent. And they believe this mess. They believe it. He told y'all are not intelligent. He told y'all that because they want to believe it because ZX is telling them they're intelligent. Like Ali, she wants to hear that she's intelligent. She's not. That's what I'm saying. They think that they are and they're not. Because the minute he said, like he said, when you go to leave him, what will happen? You're going to become all them B's and H's like everybody else. That's what's going to happen. Hey, Sophie, you're going to become all these B and H's like everybody else. And it's like, you don't get it. They don't get it, y'all. But the fact is that people run around these streets thinking that people don't see exactly how they are and what they're doing. And that's why I entitled this Real but Fake. Real versus fake. Now, to me, I'm not into the conspiracy theories or, you know how, I remember I love Reed. Now I love the Reed Her Heart of Philadelphia. But Reed, remember when you kept saying, Dee Dee's working? Now Reed has all the tea on Phi Babe. I'm not saying that she gives out wrong information. No, she has her I's and T's crossed on everything. But Reed was saying one day, I think Deirdre's working with Phi Babe. And I was like, what? And I was like, Deirdre, I was like, Reed, where did you get that from? So she had in her mind. And I was like, oh, no, I can't. And I left. And I was like, and so I let it play out. Now, everybody is not working with people behind the scenes. Think about it. This is YouTube. Nobody's going to be able to keep that a secret. It would have gotten out. Okay, they can't stand each other, really. Now, Deirdre would go crawling back if they would let her. But there's no way. So we have to stop thinking all of a sudden that people are working with people when it's nothing going on like that. Like, what evidence do we have that that's happening? It may seem logical to some people, but really it's not to some others. So I was watching as I was editing, part of the video that Nikki had did. She was basically saying, that, what she was saying was that, there was a lot of stuff that was put out. What bothers me is that she won't, no matter what anyone says, she said she will always speak to him. It's like a love affair. Whatever she says, it's like whatever he says, she will always be there. That's what she said in my interview. Because some people were saying, well, not interview, but in my Q&A, some people were saying, oh, well, then nothing, there was no tea. There is tea in there. I told her that I felt that she was in love with him and that everybody basically is thinking that. And you can see it. Now, when Coco was on there and Coco was saying how he had went live that night and he deleted that live, he was on there saying how Coco wanted him like everybody else. See, that's a line that a narcissist has all the time. Everybody wants them. Okay. Everyone's jealous. Everyone's a criminal. I'm so sick of ZX putting up Vic's picture. I don't know what to do when he was younger. And who else picture he put up there? It wasn't Shugs, but who else is? I'm so sick. He put up the same dang things. I'm like, do people in this chat get tired of him putting up the same mugshots of people like week in and week after? It's old already. He put up, I guess, that guy Kong's mugshot. I'm like, what is that proving? Nothing. You've already shown it. You've already shown it. Oh, let me show him. Let me show him. He's over here telling you how you are grooming these women and you tell them they're intelligent, they're smart, they're better than everybody else. We're just different. The same mess you always say. We're different. We're better. We're better. Five Babe's better. How many people has this man said that Five Babe is better than? You sound ridiculous and retarded. You sound like a 2-year-old. You put a statement out there with nothing to corroborate it. So if you're going to say Five Babe's better, how is she better than anybody? How is she better than me? Because I'd be goddamned if you think in your mind, your simple mind, you can believe it. But she will never be better than me, baby. How is she better? In no way. She has nothing that compares to me. How is she better than the people that you're saying she's better than? She's not. She's trash, period. When she gets a washer and dryer, you step to me. Okay? Period. And I don't believe she went and got no damn cosmetic surgery because you know why? She's too big mouth. She'd want to videotape as she's going in before and after and all this other mess and this and that. She ain't going to pop up and all of a sudden be like, look how I look. No, stop. We're not going. Now, I do believe that Nikki and ZX's, I agree because Vic was saying it too. And I believe this already when I was already had my mind. People were trying to ask me what I believed in and I hold off. I don't jump off the gun and say, this is what I believe. I don't believe this was all orchestrated and they're playing in our faces as far as that's concerned. Too much has happened. You got to look at it from a broader perspective. Too much has happened. It would be easy to say, oh, they're playing in our faces because X, Y, and Z don't make sense. But no, we're going to see how this plays out because you will be able to tell if somebody's playing in your face. And from what I see, she said that her issue is the disrespect. She never saw, I'm calling it abuse, but she never saw the abuse before. Now she sees the abuse. That's no excuse. I'm just saying that that's what she said. Okay. I'm in no way trying to be friends or nothing like that, but I'm just saying this is what I see. And as far as her saying, and apparently these women were liking the attention that he was giving them. And then they have sons. And so what she was saying was that I guess you want to mother the men when you have sons. I don't know. I will never know how that is, but I'm like, okay. So while this ninja is flying out tomorrow, oh, I'm going to protect them. He thinks in his stupid mind that he's going to protect women by cussing them out. And it's like, what? You're going to protect women by cussing out other women? Does that make any sense? What man is accepting that? But what I didn't know was that Nikki was a fairy. Now that speaks volumes. Nikki was a fairy before she went to ZX. I didn't know that. Vic said that. I did not know that. I was like, really? Hey, beautiful soul. Hey, Nina. So that speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? That speaks volumes right there. I was like, oh my God. She's running around here talking about she's a fairy. I was like, oh goodness. See what I'm saying? ZX, trust me, anybody that he picks is weak. Anybody that he picks or is drawn to him is very weak. It's all it is. You can't stand on your own. You can't. Because if you could stand on your own, you would have your own mindset. This is why he had Ali out here trying to get information behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. And she don't know how to handle it. She freaks the hell out for whatever reason. And that's why she freaked out anytime somebody asked her something. We were like, what are you talking about? Like, it was simple stuff that she freaks out on. And I'm like, what? Like, you could say, hi, I'm going to ask you something. I could be asking her anything about a hairstyle or something. And she's freaking out. No, because I already know. No, you don't know anything. Like I told her, that's why I cussed you out, because you don't know a damn thing. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense. I'm like, stop. So now we see what's going on. And we see, hey, Sophie, we see that, hey, Saint City, welcome to the channel. I don't know what you're talking about, but you might want to tread lightly. Hey, Sage. Yeah, because if you can't get my name right, you might be in the wrong area. So it's just ridiculous, y'all. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So as I'm listening, I'm not convinced that Nikki won't go back. I don't care if she goes back or not. That's on her. Okay? But ZX wants people to be talking about it. That's why he's over there in the damn video talking about, so who was he telling? Oh, I think he was telling Pizarro or something. Oh, she'll never choose you or something. And something about he took all her mods. Now, does anybody know why he was telling Pizarro that he took all of her mods? Does anybody know why? What mods? Was Ali a mod over there? What mod did he take? Because I was like, what is he talking about? I had no clue what he was talking about. What mods did ZX take of Pizarro's? He said that you were mad because he took her mods. Hey, Bashful. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Empress. And I said, what mods did he take? Nobody knows either. So are you okay? Who are you thinking about? Like, what mods did you take? Nobody knows what you're talking about. I think he's senile. I'm telling you, something is wrong with him. He's senile. Completely senile. Nina said, I doubt it was for Miss CT. Maybe he was talking about someone else. Exactly. I was like, what mods have you taken? Are you okay? You might need to go take a break. Okay? You might need to take a break because I'm pretty sure your blood pressure is high. That's why you're always frowning. Mm-hmm. That's why you're always frowning. Looking crazy. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Early Alzheimer's. Child is something. Because I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, nobody knew what he was talking about. And I'm like, you need to take a break and go sit down. Okay? Now, he's trying to play in our face with this Phi Babe, but I'm not going. Because like I said, Phi Babe, according to him, is not his type. Okay? It's all for kind of like clicks and views. That's all it is. He told people, it was planned when he went over there and told whoever they said he told Beasley he wanted to F5 Babe. I'm pretty sure that was planned. Now that some stuff is planned. Anything dealing with him with a woman is planned. And I will stick to that to the day I die. Okay? To the day I die. Now, so we're going to wait and see what plays out because like I said, Nikki is not mad at him like that, like she said. I'm not saying that she is, but she didn't like the disrespect, apparently. That's what I got out of that. She did not like the disrespect. Things are not always like an open and shut case. You have to wait and see what's happening. And that's what I do. I wait and see what's happening. And I'm like, okay. And you wait and you see and you analyze, and then it is what it is. He's not going to change. If he wasn't this way before, well, guess what? He's this way now. He's not going to change. Stank Nation is still there. He's still playing different people. You know what I'm saying? He still is. So it don't, Shani, a fairy is what Jazzy calls her people. They're fairies. I don't know why a grown woman would want to be a fairy, but that's what she calls her people. And I'm like, oh my God. Uh-huh. That's really weird. I don't want to be anybody's fairy. Okay. No, I'm in the real world. I'm not in the fantasy world. I'm not in the la world. You know what I'm saying? I am in the real world. So I don't know who wants to be a fairy, but that's where Nikki was. I remember she said that she used to be all pro-female. Remember before she met ZX. I don't know what happened, as to why she went over to that side. I don't know. He charmed her, told her what she wanted to hear, I guess, at that time. And it was what it was. Now, he's been proven out to be a liar. Like he said he was with her when her husband was dying. She said that was a bald-faced lie. You're not going to call your friend out like that if this is something that's planned. You're not going to do that. You're not going to put out some text messages if that was planned. See, there's certain lengths that you're going to go through. You're not going to do all that. No. So that's why I say I'm not going when a lot of people say, oh, yeah, I think, oh, it was planned. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Wait and analyze and see. Because it's nothing like this is planned. Now, whether it be planned later on down the line, may be, but this was a legitimate thing that happened. A legitimate thing that happened. And now that it's fresh, it's going to be fresh out in the streets. People are sick of talking about it, but oh well, people talk about stuff we don't want to talk about. They still talking about. Remember, they were still doing interviews about BS in them 3 years later, almost 3 years later. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Oh my God. Cheryl said, Tracy, they say fairies have magical powers. I cannot. Okay. Hey, Diane. I cannot. I'm like, what? Child, I cannot. Okay. I don't have any magical powers. I have my fists that I try not to use because I don't want to be locked the hell up. Okay. That's what I do have. But, that's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying. So I'm like, stop trying to play in people's faces with other stuff because we see that happening. Deirde, you are pathetic. You are the pathetic of the most pathetic ones. We have told her to come clean. Let me tell you something, Deirde. If you had came clean, people would have received you totally differently. If you had came out not trying to pretend like that you did not get dragged by ZX, that you was not hopelessly in love with this man, lost your mind, kicked me, Rita, whoever, and everybody, Dory, and everybody else to the side for this damn man, you would have probably been a little bit okay, a little bit. I still would have kept my distance because I don't deal with somebody like that. And people was over there and you was steady dragging Rita's children over there. Steady dragging. I don't give a damn what you say about me and Fives. I don't care. But I'm talking about now. You were steady on there calling the FBI for no reason. Just because you were like, I want her to leave me alone. I remember that video. They got it. I remember the video. You sat up there and you was happy. You was putting on a show for ZX and the whole nation over there. The riders. You put on a whole show. Meanwhile, they was talking about how crazy you were, and how crazy you looked on the back end. All you had to do was come out there and just say, I apologize. I was wrong. You got caught up. I don't know if people would have forgave you, but I'm just saying that would have been a start. Ain't no way you can gloss this whole situation over. What the hell did you put Rita through for no reason? And half the other people and turned on me for no damn reason? Then you have the audacity to get in my chat and trying to tell me when I'm beefing? Are you okay? Who are you? You're nothing. And that's why you 60 years old and you sitting over there by yourself looking like a damn fool. Go live and talk about it. See what I'm saying? So don't nobody have time for your flip-flopping. You turned on Rita because Raw was doing that alleged lawsuit. That's what you did. That's what you did. And you wanted to. She didn't do a damn thing to you. I sat there thinking, wasn't she just in Rita's chat? I sat up there thinking that. But you sat up there and you went after her and you called the FBI, did a fraudulent report because you said you wanted to shut her up. That's what you were on the phone yelling all crazy, telling the FBI. And I'm like, what? Foolish. Hey, Yamang, how you doing, baby? I just don't understand. Then you turned around because I knew when Raw had went over there and she was befriending Mona and who else was it? And Dory, after you kicked Dory out, because I didn't even know Dory was kicked out. All these people came and went, and I was like, what the hell happened? So then when she was over there, I said, well, good, she gets to spread her wings, she gets to venture out, because she can probably meet different people. And I thought, Deirde's going to have a problem with that. And sure enough, was I thinking that, baby? Sure enough, when Ross said that happened, I said, "Oh, figures," because she only has to have. She demanded to have, to for her, I guess, to not be friends with those other women. And it was like, excuse you? You only control yourself. You can't control nobody else on YouTube. This is why she's very weak. She wants to have a group to flow with because she goes crazy. And then when she has a group to work with, she goes crazy and above. She goes above and beyond because she wants to be noticed in the group. So then she comes off as manic and crazy. And that's what happened in Babe Nation. That's why they don't want you back. Babe Nation has, that I've known, don't turn down people. As long as you're present and accounted for and you're a body and you're bobble-headed, they will take you back. But they won't, I don't think they'll want you back because of what you've done. Hey, Tamri, and she's too unpredictable. It just makes no sense. So I'm just like, what is really going on? No, Raw is good. My question with Raw is, Raw, I don't understand. Like, she opened the slate up, but she opened the slate up to Phi Babe. And I'm like, Phi Babe that I know has never liked Raw, really. That's where I kind of pull back. I still like Raw, but I just don't understand, in my opinion. I'm just like, Phi Babe? For what? Like, as a content creator, if she was a subscriber, it would be different. But as a content creator, it's like you have to think like, what? I don't know. To me, that's just creepy. To me. And you know what you can ask? You can ask Goddess. You can ask Goddess about that. Now, Goddess was in my chat the other night, and I had no clue. Okay? She was in my chat, although it was an open chat, it's fine. But me and Goddess are not friends, nor will we ever be friends. Because Goddess came after me when I didn't bother Goddess. Goddess came after Lady Nika. She was talking about teeth and all this for a good month straight. I was over here chilling, trying to, find when she was going to stop so I could go over there and be back into the conversation. Never happened. Never happened. So then she came after me for 5 days. She was over there giggling and giggling with the other ones. Please don't come in my chat trolling, even under my videos. But she, and it was ridiculous. And I'm like, for what? You came after me for no reason for 5 Babe. And that tells me a lot. Then when you fell out with 5 Babe, we told you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you expect a different result. This is why her channel keeps tanking. I don't give a damn where you run. You keep doing the same stuff. And then she wants to come back and rebuild. I'm not rebuilding. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not rebuilding. Okay? Skillet, I know you've been in my chat and all this other stuff. Stay out of my comments. You are weird. You're a freak. And it is what it is. Okay? So you went and you doxed Miss Kept Secret. I believe her. First I thought, no, she's so innocent. No, you did it. You did it. Because you sat right up there and did that to me. You sat right up there and did that to me. But it was the wrong address. You failed. And even if you had the right one, you still ain't going to pull up. See, that's what I'm saying. You still ain't going to pull up. So it is what it is. All these people trying to be slick. But I tell you what, they ain't going to pull up. They ain't going to do nothing about it. So you have all these people that want to right, that they need to right their wrongs before they can move on. But you cannot gloss over. And Vic, I know you were over there saying, Vic, and it's your channel, you can say whatever you want. But I know you were over there saying how Deirde, they did this to, ain't nobody did a damn thing to Deirde. I don't know if you knew or not, Vic, but ain't nobody did a damn thing to Deirde. Deirde did this shit to herself. Deirde ain't no victim. Deirde had good people. We were rocking with her. I used to laugh at her jokes. She was so funny. Until she became just really odd and erratic and crazy when she went with ZX. Some women get like that with men, I'm telling you. But because he gave her all these compliments, she thought he was so in love with her. She really believed she was his baby mama. I mean, all this stuff. Then she wants people to think that no, he was just, mesmerized with her and this and that. No, he played you. He played you. Like he is playing all the other women over there, and they still believe that somehow that he cares, or he thinks they're intelligent, or he thinks they're different. He thinks of you as the same, the same H words he called everybody else. He thinks of y'all as the same. He don't think of you all as anything different. And the minute he can't control you, he will cuss you the hell out. And ain't nobody gonna be there to listen. So you take all this mess and let him cuss everybody else out. Who's gonna be there for you? That's all I'm saying. It don't make no sense. It was a damn shame, y'all. A damn shame. I'm like, how you gonna ease back into society? I'm calling it society. How you gonna ease back in and you expect people to accept you? Oh, y'all, I'm fine now. Oh no. We need to rewind this back. How you gonna? That's why everybody was laughing at you. They're just over there in Nikki's chat, okay? And she's over there. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, he said. I'm like, girl, do you not know? This is what I call people that jump off the bandwagon and don't know what the hell is going on. She's over there praising and worshiping like Nikki ain't ever went back before. Okay? There's only so much praising you can do. But at one point, you got to sit back and listen, and that's what you don't do. You don't sit back and look or listen. You jump out there just all guns a-blazing like a damn fool. And that's why your channel will never prosper. And she can say, oh, I don't care how many subscribers I have, but you had a good crowd over there. You had people that were genuinely watching you. And then you started with this picking sides mess, which is so stupid, and turned people away that genuinely liked you. And she was trying to get started. She was trying to get started on Blessed and Lady Nika, but she knew I wasn't going. See, she knew I wasn't going. I stand my ground. I wasn't going. When she would kind of get started, I would just be like, what are you talking about? I'm telling you. She wanted to get going because that's what she does. And I was like, no, because I was not going to fall out with people that I like for her. Just for her to have some content to be over there screaming and yelling like a damn fool. I wasn't doing it. Hey, call me Ned. I wasn't going. So it makes no sense. Just doing the damn most. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this girl? That's why her channel is tanked, Victor Damone, because this girl was over there doing the most. She was all chatting it up, and then she turned her back on everybody. Ain't nobody turned their back on Deirde. She started with all these damn people calling herself standing up for ZX and the crew. And she was so happy. Oh, I have a family. I don't know if she don't have a family in real life, but baby, she was so happy. We have a family, the family. I mean, she loved saying it. I was like, oh my God. You know, it reminded me of Joyce. Remember when Joyce had left for, she called herself leaving me to go to be a club chat flunky. Remember that? Same scenario. But it's YouTube. You have to let them go. And what happens? They come back. They try to. Yes, that's Yash Shanny. He has a channel now. Make sure you subscribe to Yash channel. Can somebody put Yash channel in the chat, y'all? And I'm just like, it don't make no sense. What is really happening? What is really going on? But people lose their mind. That's why I say people don't have any identities on YouTube, because if you had identities, you would know where you stand on different topics before anybody else says anything. But the people that don't know where they stand, you got to wait till somebody else say something for you to have a conclusion. That doesn't make any sense. I just don't understand. I've never understood the follow me to get along type of crowd. Now, if we have somebody we mutually don't like, that's fine. Let's ride the hell out of them. Let's ride it out. But I'm not going to be all, lose my whole damn mind over somebody. I'm just not going to do it. It's not going to happen. So, child, please. I'm just like, looking at these folks like, what the hell is wrong with these people? I don't know. It's just ridiculous, child. Ridiculous as all hell. I don't understand what's going on. But like I said, I'm not going. There's things that I believe in, things I don't believe in, and I have no hope in the situation. I don't have a dog in the fight. But I do know that ZX is a user. He's a piece of crap. He will always be a piece of crap. And I'm happy that Coco got away. Okay. And I'm happy that Nikki finally stood up for herself. Whether she stay away or not, I'm happy she finally stood up for herself. And it did bother me when she was saying on the video, though, because I was going back as I was editing, and she was saying, well, I never wanted to be in the beef sector because I've been dealing with doxing for 3 years and calling CPS. But didn't she call CPS with ZX on Jazzy? So what do you mean all they're doing? See, she's not taking ownership until she's called out for it. Nikki, you're not taking ownership until you called out for it. Because like you knew you doxed me, Nikki. But when I asked you, I said, why did you dox me? You said, did I? And I'm like, what? Yes. You came out there and said it. You said, I don't deny I said it. And I'm like, well then, you know you did. Why were you trying to lie? See, that's what I don't get, y'all. I didn't get it. Why was she trying to lie? I don't understand. Thank you, Tracy. I don't understand. It makes no sense. You knew that you were participating in doxing and calling all these agencies. So why were you trying to pretend that you were not a part of that for 3 years? Just say you were doing all this stuff. See, this is what I'm saying about accountability. I would just say, hey, I did all this stuff. Okay. And I did all this stuff because I was protecting this person, and people will move on. People will move on. And people will decide if they want to, if they want to put it to the side or if they want to hold on to it. People are not that forgiving. Okay. And I'm not forgiving here or there because I really don't care. Like I said, me and Nikki, we're not friends. But it's just the people that you have done wrong, they will have to come to terms and see how they feel on the situation. And that's on them. Who am I to say how they need to feel? But it's just a damn shame that people think they can come back into society and gloss over what the hell has been done. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. I've always had to right my wrongs. If I said that I wanted to move forward with somebody, you have to right your wrongs. You can't just go slippering back into their camp like, hey, I'm here. Hey, Hey, Dr. LaShanya, how you doing, baby? Hey, Ian, welcome to the channel. You can't do that. It just don't make no sense. But yet, you're the wrong person. And I'm like, what? You're welcome, babe. But you're in the wrong. But I understand. How are we in the wrong? How are we in the wrong and everybody else when they just sat up here and got doxxed and every damn thing else? Family members and everything. That's why I never said, and Treasure told me too with Skillet, he said, don't nobody come, well, he told everybody, don't nobody come and tell me about Skillet because we know how Skillet did X, Y, and Z. And I said, you know what? If you threaten somebody's life, you only have one life to live. So somebody threatens your life, like I told Lady Nick and everybody else, I take that very seriously. Because just in case, why? I'm gonna notify SAPD. Because if anything happened, baby, you're gonna be the first one on the list. I'm not gonna play. Like I said, Stomp Down can talk all this mess he want to talk, but I guarantee you one thing: if anything happened to Tracy, he's at that top of that damn list. And they know him for being right here in San Antonio. Let's not get it twisted. So I'm not even finna play. So I refuse to have to sit up in the house and be looking around my damn shoulder. Just like Rita said, I don't think so. I'm going to go where I want to go and do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Ian, no one's concerned if you're a piano player, okay? If you're a stripper or if you're a hoe on Candy Street. Don't nobody give a damn. Don't come in here telling me what the hell you are because you will be blocked. All right? Yes, that was her. Yes, Nina. Nina, I was doxxed before then. Yep. That was her. So I'm just trying to say, you didn't know what? No one's talking about a damn piano, so why would you come in here talking about it? Anyway, so now you know. But I'm just like, what the hell is happening? Does that make any sense? No. That's what I'm saying about people to be doing the most. The absolute most. And I'm like, just go sit down because we see what you're doing. We see you not gonna slither back like you a snake. You was a snake when you slither over yonder and you did all this mess with him at that point. And if you want to redeem any humanity points or whatever, you have to own up to what you've done. And it don't seem like there's no sympathy there or empathy. Empathy, put it that way. There's no empathy. None. So, like I said, that's why I didn't even want to talk about it on my channel. I said, no, I don't need to talk about no doxing because I knew there was no empathy there. And I knew that it was just done because of whatever, was done over there. Do I forgive? No, because it'll happen again, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it'll happen again. If there's agencies to be called, I'm pretty sure it'll happen again. This happened before. What's going to change now? Nothing. He's got these women under influence, and it's really sad. Now, Vic says that they are victims. Vic believes that they are victims. Okay? Now, they are victims, but I don't feel sorry. Vic feels sorry because he was up to bat. I guess, Cookie was cussing him out because he was going up to bat for Nikki. Okay? And then I was just like, I was listening in the bushes because I was falling asleep as I was listening. That's the only reason why I didn't drop down. But as I shared his video earlier, I was like falling asleep and I was like, okay. And so I was listening and then he got on to Deirde. And Deirdre's in chapter 10 like she's a damn victim. But she ain't no damn victim. No, she gave ZX all my pictures and all this other stuff. No, stuff nobody even knew. Nobody even cared. Although I don't care because he's nobody to me. He's trash. Trash. But that's why her ass got doxxed. See how karma is? Her ass got doxxed, and that's the very reason why. She should have calmed down and thought about sisterhood and any damn thing else while she's over there capping for this man that don't give a damn about her. But see, he told her she was pretty and oh yeah, and he looked at her pictures and she was propping her leg up there to show her leg and child trying to compete with the 20-year-olds and showing a cast of her boobs and child, it was a lot. It was just a lot. I was like, are you kidding me? And then it was like, oh, well, ZX got mad at me about that picture because I was getting too many responses. So let me go ahead and take that down. And if he, remember when she was yelling to the top of her voice, if he wants to come F me, he can F me right now. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what? He didn't want that. Let's see. True Freeman said, gay folks called the feds on Fundi fee for selling sage to her friends. Yep, I believe it. But was silent on Shalina selling overpriced Chinese wigs to her subs. Exactly. Exactly, True Freeman. Yeah. He's done a lot of mess in these streets. A lot. So I understand if maybe one or two people, like Nikki said, was bothering him in the Black sector, but that's no excuse for him to go crazy and for her to be doxing people on his behalf because he doesn't do that. So we all know that you were the one that was doing it and you haven't owned up to it. It's just been talked over and glossed over. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let me block this person. Precy, you're going to learn that when you drop down, we don't need you dropping out talking about you were bored and you just clicked on a damn thing. Okay? Blocking is in full effect. Blocking is in full effect. If somebody drops down with some F-ish, we're blocking them. Okay? So you get too nice and you have people doing stupid stuff like that. I'm sick of hearing about deaths. If anybody drops down talking about a death, we're taking them right on out. Okay? I'm sick of hearing about it. Okay? So I'm not dealing with it. It's ridiculous and I'm not dealing. You better go troll somebody else because we ain't going. So talk about something off and you're going to be taken right on out. So anyways, so that's what I had to say about that, y'all, about real versus fake. And we don't want to tell people what to do because they are grown, but you have to have certain rules in your mind and in place so that people can know not to be playing in your face. Because people would try and play in your face. Like Ali. Now, the thing is, Ali was playing in people's face because she came under the guideline of being neutral. But she's not neutral. She's not neutral. No. Her guideline was being neutral as far as saying she's neutral to hop on a damn panel and gigi and caca Okay. But if it's anybody that's going to challenge her, she would get so scared that she couldn't stand it. See what I'm saying? Uh-huh. That's all it was. I'm like, girl, what is wrong with her? What's wrong with her? I don't understand. Does that make any sense? I'm like, why are you hopping up on panels like a damn fool? Then somebody asks her a question and she goes all around the damn world when all you had to do was take a one-way flight. But you wanted to sail all the way around the world like a damn fool because you're crazy. Okay. And I clearly believe you have that alcohol fetal syndrome. I'm like, why is this girl acting so manic when somebody's asking her a question? It's like she couldn't think, she couldn't get it together. I'm like, what is your problem? But baby, if ZX asks her something, I'm like, you look so stupid. Hey, poetry baby, how you doing? Exactly. Thank you. And see, she created poetry. The thing is this, she created this whole thing by herself. She's the one that implicated herself in everything. She did. She was over there trying to cap for ZX. We already knew she was over there. We already knew that she was that's what I was going to tell Vic. We already knew that she was a writer. We already knew that. But we give people the benefit of the doubt in the beef sector. Well, I do. I give people the benefit of the doubt to say, okay, well, they are neutral, because I do love some people from the Black sector. And so I was like, okay, she's neutral. But then when she started acting real funny and she's all, I don't care what people say if I'm over here ZX. I don't care. I was like, what? Like, she started to act like she was aggressive, but yes, she was about to cry. I'm like, you are not about that life, girl. You're on there hyperventilating, having anxiety, and trying to say that you're going to stand up for ZX, and we see what you're doing. You just look like an emotional wreck. And that's why I said, what is wrong with Ollie? But she don't want to answer any questions like she knew what the hell I was going to say, because of why? Because she's guilty. She's guilty of whatever. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. People are just ignorant. She could never. I don't know if she's trying to be a replacement or not for Nikki. I don't know. Vic seemed to think so. I don't know if she's a replacement or not. But she ain't finna play in nobody's damn face. Because that's when I'm going to drag myself off the porch, okay, wigless or not, and drag you all over this complex, okay? Child, please. She ain't, let me tell you so. True Freeman, now that I'm not going on. Can't nobody sell me on that, okay? Can't nobody sell me on that, okay? It's to cover up. And he's not the only one that does that. It's a lot of people in the community that have not came to terms with their identity, okay, and their actuality. So I'm not going with that. But good luck with that, whoever believes that, child. Okay? Like I said, you cannot convince me that, it's just not happening. Not happening, babes. Hey, Peaches 305 Dade County. How you doing, baby? Welcome, Miss Fendi. Exactly. That's why I said I'm not going. Carrie, that's why I said you got to think in your own mind about stuff, and it don't make no sense. They don't like this kind of teaching. They don't call me that. They don't. But too bad, because I was like, look, I'm sick of trying to keep quiet as to what I'm thinking. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to say exactly how I feel. It is what it is. Wig or not, child. Whether my wig is whether my hair is combed or it ain't, child. Okay, I'm gonna drag her through these streets. Okay, by her ankles. Period. Because I'm sick of her talking mess. I want her to hop up on another panel talking mess, especially about the beef sector. And I'm gonna drag her. I'm gonna drag the skin off first, okay, and dissect you bone by bone. So just shut the hell up. I'm sick of her. Y'all, I was literally, I mean, my fists were balled up. Okay? My fists were balled up and I was dragging her on my other channel. I'm sick of her. Just playing in people's faces like they're damn fools. I don't think so. You're going to get enough of that because you're going to be beat to a damn pulp. Sick of it. Anyways, so that's what I had to say, y'all. It's a lot of stuff going on. We have young Pharaoh done went crazy. Young Pharaoh done shot through Golden's apartment. Okay. I was so upset by that, y'all. She's moving. She went to a friend's house. You have people in the chat that was like, "Oh, I don't believe it." Another conspiracy. I'm so sick of these people with conspiracies. Oh, I don't believe it. Let me see the bullet. Oh, this is all for views. It's all for clicks and views. What? You see the bullet graze. You see the sheetrock torn apart, and you talking about this is for some clicks and views? You see the railing. The bullet hit the railing on the stairs. It could have hit one of the kids. They found the bullet on the floor. They found the bullet on the floor, and you have people saying, "Oh, well, this is all they're just saying that." He went live and said what he was going to do on Instagram. He said, "I'm going to go in through the garage and I'm going to pow pow." Through the garage. He said it. She has it recorded. She played it to the popo. The neighbors caught his car on the cam. He was stupid and went in his car. Now that bright yellow car, I'm assuming. Okay. They got that on camera. They have witnesses. Witnesses. And you have stupid people in there that I guess still follow him. Okay. And I guess they're going to say the government did it or something to that effect. I'm like, these people are nuts. They are absolutely nuts. So she said she's going to go back home. I guess her family still lives in California, I'm guessing. She's going to go back home. And then she said she's for a little bit and then she's going to move. And she said she's going to move to Houston. And I'm thinking I wouldn't get anywhere. I don't give a dang because he's going to be in jail. Okay, obviously, because they found the glove he used or whatever. And she seems to think he's so smart. I don't know why people think that these people are above the law. Because she goes, "I know they're not going to find any fingerprints in that glove." How do you know? Because he put on another glove underneath it? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he did. But them bullet casings ain't gonna lie. Them casings ain't gonna lie. Okay? And they gonna match it up with whoever's pow it was. See what I'm saying? So he ain't got to worry about it. So what happened was they went to court the day before, and it didn't go in his favor. I don't know what happened. If y'all know, let me know in the chat. But I don't know what happened in the court proceedings. But apparently he was like, you know what? Both my baby's mamas did this, and that. We already know because you have to prove that mother to be unfit. You don't get to say what you get. And he seemed to think that he rules the world. I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the money. I don't know if it's because of these boys cater to him and the women do as well. I don't get it. I'm just like, what? Child, it's disgusting. Okay. I honestly think, yeah, he's on pills. I think he's on steroids. Honestly, I do. Because how did he bulk up that fast? And steroids, they make you have a lot of rage. Remember when Walter Hampton says that he takes some. He takes a lower dose or whatever. But they will make you bulk up because ain't no way Pharaoh bulked up that fast. He was not like that before. Remember? I think he's on steroids because they cause you to have rage, and that's how he's acting. Mm-hmm. Who's gonna do something like that just to show that you can do it? I'm like, oh yeah, he wants to be in there where he can rant and rage about when he was in there before. Well, you're gonna be back in again because they're not gonna play with you. Okay, Katie, Texas is not gonna play with you, and he gonna learn, child. He gonna learn. He gonna learn. Exactly, Tracy 3. So those poor kids. So I think she's going to be fine. She's got away. I don't even think she really loves him like that anymore. I really don't. Because you know how somebody can do so much until it's like whatever. And I think because they were already in an open relationship that it really didn't bother her. You know what I'm saying? At the end, she was just like whatever. And I really think that he wanted her to be jealous, but she wasn't. And then for him to be trying to climb over her fence, I'm like, who the hell is trying to climb over her fence? Like that was really crazy. So I think she showed them the video. I typed in her chat, did you show him the videos? The videos of him trying to climb in your fence the night before. So he's going to take her out. And it's a serious matter because he's already gone. He's going to take her out. because he has so much. And I don't know what woman is going to sit up there and watch him rant and rave all through the night about his baby's mama. Both of them. I'm like, who wants to be around that? And then he's asking them questions so that they can agree with him. And it's like, what? Now, Golden did say that she's going to get the kid's last name changed because she doesn't want them to be affiliated with him. And I'm thinking she needs to go into a protection program because he's going to try. He's going to try and finish what he started. Trust. He's going to try it. So I just feel bad for the kids, and I feel bad for her too. But, you know, because nobody asked for that apparently. And it's just sad. But she said she's happy that's why she didn't get a lot of stuff in her apartment. I think that she kind of knew, you know. And so I think that's why she's like, you know, that she's just going to move or whatever. But it's just sad to have to deal with all that stuff. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, he will never be satisfied. He won't. Because, like I said, I think, and another one, I think that he's having an identity crisis. He likes some young boys. Remember, he likes some young boys in their 20s. He loves them. Okay. He loves them young boys. And I'm like, they just cater to him like, okay, and look up to him like he's a god. And I'm like, where are their families? Like, seriously, I would have to go get my child and be like, look, but although they are grown, there's nothing you can do. But still, he has a Napoleon complex coupled with the fact that she has no males in her family that will check him. Not only that, True Freeman, not only that, not even males to check him. Because ain't nobody gonna go to jail for nobody. I don't care if it is a person in your family, but you know, it's just you have to get the law involved. The law is for the lawless, and people can say, "Oh, you shouldn't," and don't go to the. People were saying, "Don't go to the." I'm not gonna say it because if you say that one word, they will block your video. But don't go to the other side or whatever. But no, you have to. You have to. People like him, he won't stop. She has numerous reports made on this man, and ain't a damn thing happened until something happens. Now, she almost lost her life. Hopefully, they will go and arrest him. And I'm just like, it don't make no sense. I was just like, what the hell is going on? He's 5'6"? Child, I didn't know he was that short. Are you serious? So, okay, see, all of these men, just like ZX is 5'4" or 5'5", just like him. He's so damn short. It's like, really? They all have, I'm telling you, they all have this little man complex. It's like little man, big ego, big attitude, try and have a big voice, and they're nothing. Nothing. 2 of my hands will fit in ZX's hand. And he's up there talking about what he would do, but he sure got a mouth, a nasty mouth. Okay, we do know that his breath stank, okay, according to Cookie Child. And I believe it. Period. Oh my God, I cannot, y'all, I cannot do world news. Poetry said, world is convinced it's all fake. And that was a fake cop. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, this is what I can't do. All these conspiracies. Is world okay? World, are you okay? World, are you okay, world? How in the hell is that fake? Keep him away from me. I cannot. I can't keep him away from me. He's an idiot. A complete idiot. He's nuts. He really is nuts. I thought that the first time I seen it, I was like, he's nuts. Because he was going on and on. He was like, we got to get nature, boy. We got to get. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, he wasn't doing anything. He was just making videos. And I'm like, you're not doing anything. So what are you trying to get? No law has been broken. I kept saying no law has been broken. So what are you trying to, what are you close with? What's happening? There's no law that's been broken. I can't with him. That's why I've never followed him because I'm like, I can't. He's an idiot. Complete idiot. I cannot do it. Something else was going on. What's happening? Liv. Okay. So Liv's life is saying that somehow, I don't know if she's lying or not, but they're saying that she's trying to say that her baby I don't know, child. I'm not going to even say that. I'm not going to even put, she's the one that's trying to emphasize or trying to put the idea out to people that her baby may have some type of, you know, disorder or something before it's born. And I'm like, I'm not even going there. Okay. She's doing the most. Okay. I don't know why she's doing it, but she's just doing it. Then there's something. Okay. And then, okay. So we have B Love's Life is over there with Walt and his wife, Adrian. Not Adrian, so Sin City. And I said, what is Adrian saying? Okay. Because remember, they was into it. Now, we all know that Walt and Adrian was yelling for Walt to leave Cindy and all this stuff. But they're married. Walt ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. They're gonna fight. They're gonna get into. He ain't going nowhere. He can't think for himself. Cindy is like his queen. She gets him. He needs somebody that's gonna tell him what to do and put him on the right track. He just needs that because he's been pampered and mammied all his life. Okay, that's what happens. So he needs that. So they're over there with B Love's Life, and they were gonna go do some whatever they were gonna do. And I was like, oh look, I mean, they seem real happy and stuff. And I said, oh child. I said, where is Adrian? Does Adrian know? Baby Adrian came live and she's talking about going to the Dominican Republic now. Okay. Adrian's going to the Dominican to get some, I don't know. She said she's going to the Dominican to get some more work done. And I'm like, what else are you getting done? So either she's going to get a reduction or she's going to get them lifted. Okay. Now she said if she gets them lifted, that'll last about 8 to 10 years. And I'm like, she's like, is she like my age now, 50? So it's going to last till she's 60. Hell, by then you ain't going to care. So what difference does it make? So she said she's not going to get them lifted. She's going to get something. I think she's getting a reduction or something. I didn't really watch it all. But I'm like, girl, like, really? So she's going to the Dominican Republic to get something else done. I'm like, okay, girl. The woman who acted like a baby, Tracy was sitting in the crib. Oh, they're still out there, child, on Bigo. Michelle and them, yeah. Exactly true. Oh, he pulled up on Nature Boy. When did he pull up on him? I don't know why. You know, my thing is this. If them women don't want to leave Nature Boy, that's on them. Let them stay. If they happy, so be it. Why people trying to rescue them? I'm over that. I'm over that. Okay? They're not being held without their will. They're not being held under. They sit up there laughing and kikiing and I don't feel sorry. I'm sorry. I can't waste any brain cells on these women if they want to be over there in abusive relationships. Okay? I mean, I can't, there's nothing that I can do. I wish them well. You keep watching them now, Sour Patch? I don't watch them no more because they started to fake storylines. I didn't like the fake storylines when they had those. That was my thing. Exactly. Me either, poetry. I can't because I just look at them and I'm like, and they always say they got a new wife and she's gone in 2 days. Stop. I cannot. Now that's a storyline. I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll start watching again. They got a new wife and she's gone in 2 days. I'm like, They keep doing that over and over, that same storyline. I'm like, why? 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 I don't know. Yep. I know we was over there watching it going down, babe. When it all happened, ooh, that was it. I remember we was all into it. Exactly, poetry. Uh-huh. I wouldn't be upset with the lift or the reduction. I hear you, babe. But it's just that when you get older, he's been looking for one, true. He sure has. When you get older, you just think of, you just think of stuff. And it's like when you get like, who are you trying to impress? Like at 50, I mean, mine, well, y'all know, well, I don't know if y'all remember, but mine still sit up like trophies, okay? Mine still sit up like trophies. I mean, my body is intact, okay? Now, some people beg to differ because Kwani did say that something is wrong with my body. And I'm like, no, I'm not coughing. My body is fine. Like, are people okay? I really don't think people are okay. She said I was coughing, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, who has said I'm coughing? I was like, where did that come from? And something is wrong with my body. And I'm like, can you see me through this avatar? Nothing's wrong with my body, and I'm not coughing. I just don't understand some people. And no one knows my finances. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Child, I cannot. Okay, I don't know. I just don't know. Like I said, I don't know. It's a lot going on. People just talking out the side of their neck. I don't know where they get stuff from. I'm like, how the hell do you know how I look behind the screen? Excuse me? You just sound stupid. Just stupid. Child, I don't know. Sour Patch said Michelle got a job, then got fired for sleeping on the job. And Queen mad because they are blaming her. She orders food and ate in front of Michelle. Sour Patch, she probably did that on purpose. Sour Patch, see, I can't stand seeing no abuse like that, Sour Patch. And see, it may be a storyline, but why was she eating in front of her? She know that people are going to send her money to eat. That's all. See, they know what to do. They know what to do. Mm-hmm. Because when Queen had cussed out her mama and them, I said, why is she cussing out that girl's mama? That was wrong as hell. That was all wrong. See, and I think Nature Boy, he has some talent, right? He has some talent. But yeah, I think so. He left her. I think so too. I think she's trying to please the guys on Plenty of Fish. Yep. Exactly. Mine set up like trophies, and I love them. That's always been the highlight. Everybody has said that if nothing else, they love my boobs. Okay. And oh, yep. So, but it got too ratchet for me. Bigo got too ratchet. I couldn't do it. Yep, exactly, Portrait. I couldn't do it no more. It was too ratchet. Every time I went on there, it was somebody on a panel yelling at each other. What? What? Oh, be blah blah. I mean, I was just like, oh my God, I can't. I can't. It went to Ratchet Bill. I can't. Mm-mm. I hear you. Yeah, I love when he played Dr. Bishop. I did love when he played Dr. Bishop Call Me That. Yes, that was my favorite time when he played that because I think it was a part of it was mixed with the truth. I really think people were getting their issues out on there. I know that it was an act, but I think it was some of the truth that was thrown into play. And when it wasn't the truth, it stood out. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So what else is going on? I'm trying to think something else that went on. What else, y'all? Um, so does anybody know who did the list? I don't watch when they do the list, but who read the list off? Because apparently, I don't know, Kimmy is still over there, right? With them. Hey Jessica, how you doing, baby? Happy Friday. I like Cherry the Boom. She is beautiful. Yes, I do. But I don't watch none of them on there because all they do is yell. They yell and scream and all this other stuff. I ain't got time. We yell enough over here, hell. I'll be yelling 24/7. Exactly. Everybody thinks they're a star here. That's my thing, True Freeman, with Nature Boy. Nature Boy thinks he's a star, but the problem is Nature Boy was totally different when he was in Mexico. When Nature Boy, the biggest mistake he could make, and I think he lost a lot of following, was when he moved to Atlanta. Nobody cares about Atlanta. Like nobody cares to be viewing somebody in Atlanta. Nothing is unique. Okay. So when he moved there, I was like, wow. So he thought he's a celebrity and he's taking everybody to where he wants to move to. But he sees it's not easy because you have to have some talent for people to put you onto a TV show, or he would have already had a show. You know what I'm saying? So he see it's not easy. He really don't have that much of a show. I believe Carrie left us for Bigo. Yes, Sour Patch. And I'm upset. I'm very upset. I'm very upset. Mm-hmm. And hurt. Upset and hurt. Yeah. Hi, Pixel. How you doing, baby? You come little dirt dirt. You're so funny, child. Elisha has a white paymaster in Atlanta. That's why he went back. He does. I believe it. I believe it, child. He's connected with something. Because remember, he was all, oh, I got connected again. Now I feel better. Remember, he was all stressing for coins. And then he was like, oh, I thought I wasn't going to be able to get connected. And I'm like, what is he talking about? So he's connected in something, child. Okay. Oh, that same dude that funded his barbershop. Okay, got it. I didn't know he's still. Ooh, child. Have a good weekend too, Crafts and Halls. Thank you, baby. You're going to bed early? It's early. Yes, he was forgotten about when he went to Atlanta. Atlanta has enough people trying to get rich. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It makes nothing like we like everybody likes to hear a struggle story. Hey Nikki baby, how you doing, boo? Everybody likes to hear struggle stories. So we love the survival method of it in Mexico, in a different country. We loved all that. Just seeing them go into the market was fun. But seeing them go into a restaurant in Atlanta all crowded, no, it's just not fun. You lived in Atlanta 30 years ago? Wow. Oh, you're moving on Monday, baby. Okay, well, congratulations. She's moving on Monday. Ooh, child. I hate moving, but once you get settled, you're fine. Okay, baby, I get it. Well, I love you. Thank you. He was interested when he was doing something different. Exactly. Child, but now forget it, honey. Forget it. I'm like, he's doing everything he criticized others to do. Yeah, exactly. Babylon, hell, they love Babylon now. Child, he's just remember when he came from over there in Mexico and he said, "Oh yeah, every look is looks like Michael Jackson to me," because that was the style. He had to get into the style. He got into it quick. I knew he would. Uh-huh. Did you see Zach Stacy attack his baby's mom? Yes, I've seen that, and I'm so you know what? And that, I'm so sick of these abusive men. See, that's why I'm saying I'm so sick of these abusive men because I'm just like, why did that man throw that woman around the room like that? He got arrested as he should. I'm so sick of that too. He is Babylon now. Exactly. He is. Yep. Absolutely. I'm like, child, please. Okay. Okay. I wanted to thank some people for the cash apps. Thank you, Cookie, for the cash apps. Let me go ahead and thank some people. Hold on, y'all. So funny. Okay, more tea, please. Sent me a cash app of $10. And more tea, please said, more tea, please. And they want more tea from me. It was funny. Thank you, more tea, please. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sour Patch. I appreciate it, babes. Let's see who else. Y'all are so funny. More tea, please. I said, oh, they really want me to get some tea. Okay. Y'all know I'll be running around these streets getting it. And see who else. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, Deja. Thank you, Deja, for the super chat. I appreciate it, babes. For the Cash App, rather. Deja. And also, thank you, Artistry Plus. Thank you, Cheryl Brown, for the Cash App. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Wanda, for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Who else? Hold on. Thank you, Keisha Black, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, Silky Black, for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Thank you, babies. My babies, y'all, my babies. Tracy's babies is in the house. But that's what I want to come on and tell you guys what is going on. I don't know who Young Dolph is. I don't know who that person is. May he rest in peace. But a lot of people were upset about it. And I did not watch the verses, so I'm not into the Shaka Khan and Stephanie Mills. I'm not into that because I didn't watch that. I guess when I was younger, I was into the music like that. I'm just not into that no more. And then the last one I watched was Keisha Cole, and that was a disappointment. So I'm like, no, no. So I'm not interested in that. Danny Lee. Okay. I'm sick of Danny Lee and the baby. I'm totally sick of them. That's all I gotta say. I'm sick of them. I mean, I don't care if she's a side chick or not. I don't care if she's light-skinned or not. I don't care if she thinks that she's better, because she's not. And she clearly sees that now. Hey, T-Lounge, how you doing, baby? I'm sick of them. That's all. I'm sick of them, Jessica. That's why when I see people talking about them, I'm like, next. My concern is this. What about that guy that played for the Raiders? Okay. My concern is this. That guy that played for the Raiders that was going 156 miles an hour, okay, crashed into that woman's Toyota. And she died. That is my concern. Because I'm like, what the hell? Now that's what I'm concerned for. Okay. I'm like, what the hell was he thinking? And that man was only 22 years old. Do you know at the drop of a dime? Don't people know that is serious? It's a serious. You can't say, "Oh, I made a mistake," because of course you made a mistake, but it still cost somebody their life. It's still manslaughter. You know? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, come on now. What does that? I mean, I don't understand, y'all. No, but I can block your ass. How about that? Mm-hmm. Thank you, call me Ned. It's just a lot of stuff going on in the world and people are freaking out. And I don't know if it's because it's the holidays, people are freaking out and losing their minds, or what. I'm just like, what is going on with them? But they're doing the most. Exactly. I don't know why. He had just left Top Golf, y'all, and he was totally drunk. And he had his souped up Corvette, they said. And baby, and he was in there. Didn't he have, wait, did he have his daughter in there? I don't know if they had the daughter in there, but I'm just like, what? They could have died. They could have died. Can you imagine? And that woman, they tried to get her out and they could not get her out. That man was horrified when he was speaking because he was trying to get her out. I don't think that you can never unsee. Your eyes are not supposed to see some things. Your eyes, the human psyche cannot see something like that and process it. That's where you have PTSD when stuff like that happen. That's crazy. So that's all, you guys. I just wanted to go over that a little bit. Now that's my concern. But the other stuff about people fighting and I'm so over Danny and him. And I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. When people are losing their lives, that's what I'm more concerned with. You know what I'm saying? I cannot. But I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. I will see y'all in these streets. I have an old video that I'm going to air, you guys. It's just so that y'all can see it. It's just like an 11-minute video. this video never, I can't believe YouTube is tripping. But anyways, I'm not gonna say, because people start freaking out when you start mentioning money, baby, they go crazy. They do. Oh, you're getting this and you're getting, I'm like, just stop. They go nuts. But yeah, so I have the other videos that I edited from Nikki that I'm going to be putting out so you guys can see what she was saying. And it's just quick videos that I have. I compacted them all and kind of like made it to where it, you know, you can see it in less time, because nobody has 4 hours to sit there and watch a video. So 30 minutes and 30 minutes is pretty good. So that's what I'm doing for you guys. And I will talk to y'all later. See y'all on the streets, everybody. Peace. Exactly, Jessica.